Hey everyone, so today I'm collabing with Marie from the channel Kattvalk, and some of you guessed that correctly because I was live streaming it on Tuesday. I was live streaming the coloring process and her signature was on there, and some people could make it out and some people couldn't, so a few of you guessed correctly. Yes, it's Kattvalk. So the way we're doing the collab is that we each drew and inked something and then mailed it to each other and then colored in each other's pieces. So what you're seeing at the beginning of the video here is me drawing and inking this imp-like character. He's based off of Quasit, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I was looking through the D&D monster manual because we decided we wanted to do a mythical creature of some kind or just something totally made up. And so I looked through there, saw this imp-like creature, thought it looked really cool, and just modified it kind of, and that's what I came up with. So yeah, and then this is a line art that she made for me. It's some kind of bird with tree antlers and long feathers on the chest, and I thought it was just so cool, and I love the really naughty look of the wood, and just the way she does her line art is really, really beautiful. So when I saw it, I was pretty excited. I was like, yay, I get to color this. So yeah, so that's how the collab was all set up and organized. Cats are messing with my green screen. Let's hope it doesn't go tumbling. So let me just talk about Marie for a little bit and her channel. So again, it's Kattvalk. It'll be linked below in the video description. Go check her out. She does all kinds of really, really awesome art videos, and she has a lot of variety because she uses a lot of different mediums. So one day she might use watercolor, the next day she's using pro markers, then she even did a drawing using makeup. Like, there's all kinds of things on her channel. There's lots of variety, and her videos are super fun. There's also just a huge variety in subject matters. Like with me, I draw lots of girls. She'll do like creatures and all kinds of different things. So lots of variety, and she's really, really talented, so please go check her out, and I'm really excited and happy to be collabing with her today. So yeah, go show her some love. That came out really weird, but whatever, I'm not editing this down, so so about the artwork itself. When she colored mine, she wanted to use markers, so I made sure to do it on my expressive blending card, and then I decided I wanted to do watercolor or mixed media for her line art, and so she did that on watercolor paper. And I ended up not using anything else other than watercolor. I thought I would use at least some Copic, maybe some pencil, but I only ended up using the watercolor just because I was liking how it was turning out. And I decided I wanted to stick to a specific color scheme, so I decided to use blue, purple, and pink in the picture, and then add little bits of yellow just to kind of give a pop of different color. And I used it mostly in the highlighted areas and of course in the beak and the eyes, but I tried to use the yellow in the highlights and then purple in the shadows, and then I tried to make the base of the character pink but incorporate other colors, because if it's just pink it's kind of boring. So the base color is a light pink, but there's purple and yellow and blue throughout. I tried to use every color everywhere without making it look too rainbowy. So that's what I was going for. And I decided I wanted the body to be the lightest color, and then the feathers be dark, and then the antlers be dark. So that's what I ended up doing. And I don't know what, it's just so satisfying for me looking back at this footage, seeing the paint strokes, because I'm so used to seeing myself use markers that when I see myself with a paintbrush, I'm like, oh, this is neat, this is different, I'm enjoying this. So I hope you guys are enjoying it too, because I don't do that much watercolor stuff, mostly because I'm not that experienced with it, I guess. Copics are my comfort medium, and I always run to my markers. Ah, nails on a chalkboard, stop it. Stop that, cat. But after doing this today, I feel pretty excited, and I want to do more watercolor stuff, or even just mixed media stuff. So who knows? Who knows what will happen in the future? So yeah, all I know is that I was really happy with the turnout with this drawing, and I had so much fun during the process. So all around a really good experience. And of course it helped that the line art was super awesome. That helped a lot. What else can I say at this point? I don't know. I'm kind of running out of things to say. Oh, for materials, because I know people are going to ask, I had a little piece of paper. Where did it go? Uh-oh. Cats, did you move it? No. Pause. I had to quickly run and grab this piece of paper. So the paper that I was painting on that was sent to me by Marie is, well, she used a Unipin fine liner on Daler Rowney cold pressed fine grain 300 gram watercolor paper. So that is what she used, and that was what I was painting on. And then for hers, it was my Expressive blending card, like I said, and then my Copic multi-liners. And my watercolors are PBO Aquarelle watercolors. Just came in that circular pan that you see. It's not like a very expensive or fancy set, but I really like using them, so it was fun for me. And then I laid down some brown paper in the background just to make things look a little more interesting, and it helps protect my desk. Although I thought it would be pretty cool if I just destroy my desk, like get paint all over it, get chips in it, like just make it look really grungy but cool, kind of like when an artist uses their wooden easel a lot and it's just covered in paint and it looks really neat. I thought that'd be cool if my desk turned out like that, but I'm like, well, I'm not really confident enough to do that, so I think I'm just gonna stick with laying down paper or something. So I had this brown paper I had saved and I was like, let's lay down this looks cool. Plus I like laying down midtones for a background because it helps balance things out better, because if I lay down white, then everything on top of the paper looks darker, and if I lay down something dark, the whites look too bright for the object. So yeah, this is just my random ramblings that are coming to mind as I'm watching this. Okay, how much of this do we have left? Oh, quite a bit. We have like a third of the video left, and I'm running out of things to say. I'll start talking about stuff that has not happened yet. For the background, I decided to go with a splattery effect, and I just took the paintbrush and flicked it against my finger so the paint would splatter, because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to introduce any new colors, and so yeah, and I didn't really want it to all blend in. I was thinking, well, I can do something with the yellow, but I just didn't like that idea. I liked the whiteness of it, so I thought the splatters were a good way to keep the whiteness when adding some color at the same time, so that's what I did. And I very crudely covered up the actual artwork. I just used some sticky notes to sort of cover the chicken thing, and then just did all the flicking things, and then I took all the sticky notes off, and then I flicked a little bit more, but just pink. I just took some pink and splattered that all over the whole thing. So yes, and of course I had my little helper, Kiki, helping me with my art, so that was very kind of her. She was so cute. I had to put her in the thumbnail. I was like, this is a great screenshot. Usually I try to get the screenshot from the end of the video, but even though the artwork was unfinished, I was like, this needs to be the thumbnail because Kiki looks too cute. And right now they're making my life a mess too. Anyway, I was gonna get them out of this room before filming, but my little computer thingy is about to restart in like 4 minutes, and I was like, I need to film now! All one take, no stopping, like this is intense. And noisy. Gotta love cats. And yeah, I tried incorporating some more little close-up shots in this, like I have been doing, the kind of close-up at an angle. And then I also did some clips that weren't sped up as fast. So like there's some that are real time, some that are only sped up 2 times speed, some are like hyper fast, like at the beginning when I was doing my sketching and inking. And so there's a variety of speeds throughout the video just to make it more interesting, but most of it's sped up quite fast just so the video's not excessively long. But yeah, I think I will start wrapping things up here. I'm using white gouache, by the way, for the highlights. That is the picture. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to see the coloring of my little imp dude, go to Kattvalk's channel. Be sure to subscribe if you like her stuff. I'm sure you will. And see how she colored in my guy. I thought the colors were super interesting, and the textures that she created with the Copic markers. So you should definitely check it out. Anyway, I have more collabs coming in the future, so don't you worry. There's already a couple more in the works. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.